5 brutal things that I've learned after starting my YouTube channel after 3 weeks on YouTube. Good evening, how the devil are you? And I've just turned the phone down there because the light wasn't good enough to do my intro. But what I want to talk about tonight is 3 weeks in, and I must admit, as a marketer for a living, I've had my own affiliate marketing business online. I didn't think it'll be this hard. Okay, never going to give up. I'm absolutely not. That's not a thing. That's not going to happen. But I just want to go through 5 things that I'm learning. I'm learning all the time. And what I want to do is just share these with you. I'm sure that you're feeling the same pain, but I want to explain what I'm going to do about it to get to that 1,000. I'm only on 4 subs at the minute. So number 1, after 3 weeks, I got 4 subs within the first 4 days, which I thought I'm going to absolutely smash the back doors out of this. And what I have learned over the last 2.5 weeks is I thought I'd do better. I thought with my knowledge of marketing, algorithms, things like that, but YouTube's got a funny one. It's I wouldn't say a funny one, it's just got, it's harder. TikTok, I started a TikTok channel for fun, and within about 2 months I was getting, I think one of my TikToks got 457,000 views and 2,100 comments. So it's a lot harder algorithm than the likes of TikTok. But YouTube is, in the long term, where I think the money is. That depends if you put anything to Insta, Facebook, TikTok. But YouTube's always been one that's fascinated me. So I'm not going to get down with that. Reading, researching, watching videos on it. A lot of people say that is the sticking point. That is, you know, I think it's only 10% of all the 200 million YouTubers that try and start a channel online. 10% or something get to that 1,000 mark, and only 3% go on to hit 100,000 and really shine on YouTube, make a lot of money, and basically treat it as a business. So I'm not getting down yet. I'm going to keep pushing along. Going on to number 2, which is the same as the views. Now the views is the subscribers I get. Now the views is the tough one. That's a tough cookie. I only get 1 or 2 a day now, and you know I haven't put it on yet. Well, I probably will have at the time this goes out. Yesterday's one, and I thought it was my best content yet. I thought it was value. I'm speaking a lot better as a YouTuber on camera. I think I am. You might put in the comments if you think I am. You might think he's crap. Don't want to watch him. Turn him off. I don't even want to view him. I'm sure you don't think like that. Well, you might do. But yeah, the views. You think, what am I going to do? When's it going to click? But I do know that one day, when I've put on 30, 40 videos, that then people are going to go back on them videos, and they're gonna put the views up. It's gonna get subscribers. I mean, the first 2 videos were a bit naff. Let's face it, everyone is gonna have naff videos. There's no doubt about it. So one thing is, I'm only 3 weeks in. You might be in a month in the same position. You might be 2 months in. I might be there at that time. But let's not get down about it. Let's do this together. Number 3 is that I really feel like I'm leading a double life here. I chose not to tell my son and my boy, or any of my friends, or anyone at work, that I'm doing a YouTube channel, purely because I've said it in the past videos. They're not, first of all, not going to be my audience, and I don't want them knowing. So this is why I love doing my vlogs out on my dog vlog. There's Poppy. I have got 2 dogs. The other one's got a polar foot, Lily. So I've not brought her out tonight. Lou's took her for a little walk around the block. And just going back to what we were saying, leading the double life. So I've come out here, I've taken the dog for a walk. I might even have a sneaky pint on the way home. I don't know, I've had a long day. But Do I feel like I'm lying to my wife? No, because I know when they find out, they're going to tease. They're going to say you're too old. Why are you doing that? You're 54. In your day, it was VHS videos, ZX Spectrums and CBs. One for a copy, how many candles you burn and all that. That was about the technology we had back in the day. So that becomes hard. I don't know. Are you telling people you're doing it? If you've got that circle of friends, absolutely blinded, because you've got support. But always remember again, they might not be your people. They might not be. They probably aren't. They probably won't watch them. And then the algorithm's going to start looking at you, looking at them as part of your audience. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm not cheating on anyone. I'm not having an affair with YouTube. I'm not looking at any porn on here. I'm making videos because I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to help people along with the journey, and I want to learn off them as well. So it's not me acting Billy Big Spuds where I'm the expert, if that makes sense. Number 4. Now this one, because when I've always done lives and that before, I've always done it on my laptop and use camera off there. Now, nobody told me that when you do these long videos on your phone, is that they are massive. They're like 2 megabytes or something. You can't download them. You can't send them to your laptop because they're too big. And I'm sure many of you have these problems. Now, Canva's my my go-to editing tool. It took me the first time so long to get it loaded up. They're too big. Then put it on Google Drive. Then Google Drive wouldn't download it into Canva because Canva don't like big videos. So I've got it sorted for now. I go onto my phone, I download it straight away into CapCut, the free version. Now I don't use CapCut, I probably will learn it, but I love Canva. Canva does my job and I know how to use it like the back of my hand. And then what I do, I open CapCut on my computer and download it from there. It compresses it, so I download it from there and I put it into Canva from there. So I've got round that. That's another problem solved. That's another thing off my list. When I look at this Brightleys, I'm only 3 weeks in. I've learnt this so far, which is absolutely brilliant. And now I want to come on to number 5. Now, number 5 is about the intro. Now, I was starting out on these on my dog vlogs. I call them my dog vlogs. I'm not vlogging about dogs. It's my doggy walk vlogs. The first 15 seconds of each video. Now, I always thought that the old way, when I was doing quiz videos on YouTube a while ago, I thought it only meant the description had to be decent. It was a faceless quiz channel. It wasn't like this where you're talking on camera and having a story, telling your life, doing the whole YouTube at 54 channel thing. So I've lost my train of thought now. I think it's because I'm going up a hill. I'm still too unfit. I'm getting there. So I really have forgotten where I've gone. Do you know what it is? I'm admiring the view so much. Look at that pension in the background. I had a complete Gen X memory loss there. Happens a lot. So we were talking about the first 15 seconds of a video. See, this is why we have to go out there rough and ready. I've just cut it a bit. Because I couldn't remember the other one. I didn't want you bored stupid while I was rattling me head to think what we was talking about. I got took away with the beautiful evening it is here in North East. So yeah, first 15 seconds. Reading a brilliant video last night. This lad's got nearly 1 million followers, and he helps people start YouTube channels. And it's a great idea, great points actually. The point being is that don't go on and say, hi, how are you? Don't go on there and say, hi, I'm out walking my dogs, look at the sky, it's beautiful. Because YouTube will look at that first 15 seconds and they will get a whole lot of what you're putting out there, what content you're actually putting out there. Now, for me, it makes total sense. I didn't know it read it that cleverly. It makes total sense. Yeah, your description could be good. Your title could be a killer. Thumbnails is another game we'll cover on another one, where it is a whole lot of psychology, a whole lot of head doing, a whole lot of... But I'm getting there. I believe I'm getting there. Anyway, but we're learning. 3 weeks in, this is what we've got to do. And this is what I want to do with you. So the first 15 seconds, my one here was 5 brutal honest truths. I can't even remember it. 5 brutal honest truths. I've learned after 3 weeks of starting my new YouTube channel, something like that. Now that was at me. That was first straight in. What you've got to remember, you've got to capture that first 5 seconds for your watcher. Okay, you've then got to capture it for YouTube. So then I have a little chat. You have a little chat. You have a little welcome. You have a little crack about anything. That Poppy having a wee behind there, or beautiful little farmhouse. Look at this. Proper English countryside. Absolutely love it. This is why I like going out and doing these. Instead of sitting in a corner in my own home, you know, I could go to the end of the garden and do it, but I love doing this. I feel free when I'm out here. That makes sense. So yeah, really work on your intro to your videos. So it could be anything like, if you mend lawnmowers, right? 5 reasons your lawnmower isn't working anymore. Try these things. So it capsulates straight away. It tells YouTube what the content's about, who to put it out to, and that is the same with your description. The same with the keywords, the SEO keywords, search engine optimization keywords that go into the algorithm when you're doing your description. But I think the most important one, they reckon the most important is not even, well, you have to do good content. Yeah, have to. Hope I'm doing some now. Value. That's the same with any marketing. It's all about value. 100% about value. Okay. Secondly, the thumbnail is probably nearly as important. People have that eye scan second to go through and catch your eye and stop them to watch your video. The thing after that, straight after that, is the title of your video. So again, it's something I'm playing around with. I am testing my thumbnails. I'm doing 2 or 3. You can do that when you edit, and then just, if you hover over or click down on your thumbnail, it gives you the option of adding 2 more. So it'll play around with it, and after I think 2 weeks or a week, it will pick the best performing one. Perhaps I'm a bit early in the day with 4 subs and about 3 views. Bit early in the day for that. So they are the most important things, and getting that killer. Now, whether YouTube will read that, it will summarize the whole, because obviously it's going to do the transcript and YouTube will pick up on that. So it will pick up on the quality of the content, your value and things like that. So it's very important that you start off like that. You can't, you know, again, I say it, you can't go, hi guys, just out for a stroll with the dog, blah, 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 blah. And then about half an hour later, when you're about to finish, oh blimey, yeah, I've just remembered I've been doing content for you. That's not going to work. So in my last 2 videos, I'm playing on that. So this is why it's all important. So there's 5 reasons I've learned. There's probably a few more. Yeah, I'm getting a bit stressed. No, I'm going to rephrase it. I'm not getting stressed, because I said to myself, you've got to give this 4 months to start seeing small wins on the amount of users you've got. Okay, small wins. That's all I'm anticipating. I've given myself a year, believe it or not, to build my business, because it is a business. For me, that's what I want to do. I love teaching people. I love helping people. I do it all the time with AI and marketing, with, certainly for travel agents, because I was a travel agent for many years, and marketing and run call centres, and I love helping people and training people and things like that. But I'm not a master at YouTube, and this is why I want to do the journey with you. You're probably more down the line than me at the minute. But what I'm learning here, I'm getting it, I'm digesting it, and I'm teaching it back to you. So yeah, I hope that you found this good value, and I hope that you'll just just down there, if you're watching this on your telly or go on your phone or your laptop, just down the little subscribe button, if you can hit that for me, I will absolutely love you forever, and it will get me to 5 subs. And I will do the same for you. Comment in below if you agree with anything, or if you can add anything to what we're talking about here, because I'm learning as well, don't forget, and I can, if you put something in and give that tip, I can then look at a good way of getting content that I've read is that look at the comments in there and what people ask or the advice they give you, and you can write content on that yourself. Absolute no-brainer. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm not going to bore you any longer. I must admit it's been raining all day today, and it's absolutely stunning here. It's about 6 o'clock at night, and it's about 18 degrees. It's not exactly tropical. I was going to say I wasn't going to have a pint, but I'm thinking, do I have a crafty little pint on the way home? I don't know. Lou's gone to her mum's. Poppy likes pint of water. So yeah, I might just do that. I might split the G on a Guinness. But have a fab evening. Thank you again for watching me. Don't forget to subscribe again. I always feel bad when I ask for it, but everyone, if you don't ask, you don't get. In the North East, they say shy bairns get out. That means shy kids don't get anything. So I'm sure you've heard that before. Anyway, have a good night. Take care.